Welcome to another In Wheel Time podcast, a 30-minute mini version of the In Wheel Time car show that airs live every Saturday morning, 8 to 11 a.m. Central.
Welcome to the Hewlett Park in Granbury, Texas, and the Lone Star Street Rod Association's 49th annual state run. I think we're going to
put a little fader in there or something.
I think what we're going to do is we're going to do without that. And I'll tell you why in just a second. But welcome to the show, everybody. 49th annual state run from the Lone Star Street Rod Association. This is the In Wheel Time Car Talk Show, and just ahead, more attendees from this weekend's big show, plus our regular features, including new car reviews, Jeff's weekly unique feature. What is it? How makes it unique this week?
What am I doing this? Oh, how
that's what makes
how
it
you
unique.
you look like an idiot when you drive because of your features in your car.
Perfect.
Let's put it that way.
I can relate.
Don't
to
be
that.
an idiot.
We got upcoming events, racing calendar, auto history, all that and more on today's In Wheel Time Car Talk Show. Howdy, along with Mike out of this world, Mars, King Con. No, I'm sorry. We need more. We need more Jeff Zekin.
There you go.
Old habits die hard.
Yep.
We have with us today our chief engineer and bottle washer, David Ainsley. I'm Don Armstrong. Glad you could join us today. Listen, there's a lot going through what used to be
It's
a
been
brain.
a rough week.
It has been a rough weekend.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's just one of those kind of deals. But
That's okay.
At any rate, thank you very much for joining us today. Hewlett Park, beautiful place and beautiful cars here, Mr. Mars.
Yes, and joining us now is Mr. Larry Reynolds, and he has got this black and red 57 Ford.
There it is.
My bad. You can hit me. Ford Fairlane sitting over here, and I'm not sure why I said that.
I want you to know that I parked next to that car last night at the hotel, and I said to Leslie, I said, my God, I'm not a Ford man, but that car is absolutely beautiful.
Thank you.
You have done an excellent job
And
on
it
that.
rumbles.
The color combination, the way it's painted, the black and the red,
The
everything,
stance.
just everything. It
Pops.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, works good for me. I can tell you that. So it's an honor to be with you because did you do all that work yourself?
No, sir. This car was started back in 2010. A gentleman by the name of Troy Pumphrey out of Miami, Florida.
It's a Miami car.
There you go.
Talking about Miami.
And he came up with the concept and went from there. I bought the car on Christmas Eve 2018.
Was that your Christmas present?
That was my Christmas present. My dad had bought a brand new 57 Ford on Christmas Eve.
And what year is this one?
That's a 57.
57.
And my dad bought a brand new one on Christmas Eve 56 because they'd come out in October.
Same body style?
Same car.
Gotcha. Darn.
And I was 6 months old at the time. My mom was mad. Oh, she was mad because they didn't have money to put food on the table. New kid, and Dad goes buys a new car.
Of course. What other thing? What else do you do?
Right. But the car was basically like it is now. When I bought it, I changed the whole interior idea and the trunk area. It originally had airbags on the front. I took that off and put coilovers all over at all four corners.
How hard was that?
It wasn't bad.
No?
It wasn't bad. It's got a Fat Man front end, which is engineered for the car. It's got a 4.6 Mustang Cobra motor. And the reason it doesn't have a Coyote motor is because the Coyote motor hadn't come out yet.
Wasn't
So
developed
this
yet.
was
So in other words, this is on your Christmas list now.
well.
The Coyote.
There you go.
But,
So it's the same except it's different.
It's the same, but it's different.
Now,
That is actually an SVT motor. It did not come out of a car. It was a leftover crate motor.
Now, you said you bought it in pretty much the condition it's in right now.
Yes.
So what have you done to it personally? What have you done to it besides the interior? Did you do that yourself? Or
The coilers, you just said
A
that.
gentleman
Was that
that I
coilovers?
went to high school with, his parents had a upholstery business from the time I was in high school, which was a long time ago, up until recently. And then after the mom and dad retired, he kept the business going. And so he was a real good friend of mine. And I came up with the idea, told him what I wanted, and he said, no problem. And he did it out of his shop. And he's now retired too. But he does remarkable work. And so reasonable on the price because he's a one-man operation.
Well, what's the name of his shop? Because upholsterers are hard to find.
Yeah, but he's retired now.
Oh, never mind.
He retired last year.
Neither one of y'all are paying attention, apparently.
Well, I just missed the retired. I heard him talking about that.
Yeah, but the name of the business was Poor Boys Enterprises.
The information isn't flowing down this far.
Yeah, it's the wind blowing it back.
But the car is kind of like a Christine. Seems like every time I go somewhere in it, something breaks.
Did something break on it this trip?
It did.
What?
I've got a bad brake caliper on the rear, and I had to stop once and throw water on it to cool it off where it would unlock. And
Oh, wow.
So it's hanging up.
It's hanging up. So that's got to be addressed when we get back to the house.
What kind of calipers it got on it?
They're 4-wheel disc.
Is it a Willwoods? Or?
It's not Willwoods. It's just I'm not real sure, to be honest with you. I don't think they're an aftermarket, actually.
Really?
So how far did you drive it that it?
It was probably 100 miles here.
Okay.
So
where are you from?
Just
Garland, Texas.
Where, Garland?
That's not far.
Yeah.
Yeah.
straight to the lake.
And I've drove. You know, I don't own a trailer, so everywhere I go, I drive the car. I've been to Oklahoma City in it. Been to Mena, Arkansas, street rod meet up there in it.
So it's relatively reliable.
Yes.
Does it have AC in it?
Of course, it's Texas.
Yeah.
Yeah. You got vintage air in it?
It's vintage air.
Yep.
It works very well. It's got 5-speed Tremec, so it's got the overdrive. And with the modern motor, I get 20 miles a gallon on the highway.
Very nice.
So
Premium.
Premium, yes.
Oh, boy.
Oh, boy.
So where did you find an SVT crate engine?
Like I said, Troy built the car. He found the motor somewhere, I don't know, went to a dealership or had some connections with Ford or whatever. But he came up with the
Because you
motor.
don't hear of those sitting in anywhere anymore,
Right,
especially
yeah,
in a parts department of a Ford Motor Company dealership.
Right. You know, and those motors are hand built. They've got the Eximna where the guy signed it that actually built the motor. So it's reliable.
I sure hope our tint doesn't blow away.
No,
we got
we're
us a
fine.
pretty good breeze blowing here.
Feels
I have
good.
to tell you
Nice.
that
I'll take the breeze.
You know, exactly, because if you've been coming in Lone Star Street Rod
Well, I
Association
think it
member
was-
for a while.
Yes, I think 2 years ago it was 105 or
Yes.
110 out here.
Oh, at least 150 is what I'm thinking.
Yeah. I left about 11 that morning. I said, I've had a heat stroke before. I can't do this.
Right. Yeah.
It was warm.
So it's a beautiful morning here. It absolutely, truly is.
Right.
So, what do you plan on gaining on today's show? New friends?
Always. I wouldn't have any friends if it wasn't for the cars.
Sure.
Car people.
Yeah. Well, do you get trophied a lot?
Every now and then.
Just every now and then.
Just every now
It
and then.
depends on what
just
show you put it in.
It just depends on the judges. I mean, if you got young judges or old judges or a lot of this day and time, a lot of the shows are participant judging, so all the car clubs get to vote, and they vote on each other's car.
Sure.
And
Do you take it to new events that haven't seen the car yet?
Yes, actually, I'm planning on going to Temple in October. They've got a big meet down there.
We have a friend of ours that lived there by the
Yeah.
name of George Skelton. And George, if you're listening, he's coming to see you.
It's Ribs and Rods show down there in October,
Oh.
and last time I went, I think they drew 600 or 700 cars. It's
Wow.
a huge park.
That'd be a great place for us to get invited to.
Yes, it would.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
it's-
pull your strings.
I don't have any strength.
No strings over there.
I'm the oddball. I drive a Ford.
That's true. A 57 Ford. Well, it is stunningly
Yeah.
beautiful.
And did you know Ford outsold Chevrolet in '57?
No, I did not know that.
Yes, Ford outsold Chevrolet.
That's interesting, especially with the
Yeah.
iconic 57 Chevrolet.
And what amazed me, I had a real good friend. He's passed away now, but he worked at a Chevrolet dealership in '56. And when the 57 come out, the owner tried to find every 56 he could find because
he
nobody
could
liked,
sell them, and nobody liked
Yes.
the tail fins.
Yeah,
Oh, the
nobody liked
57.
57.
I'll be darned.
But just remarkable. You see one Ford out of 100 Chevrolets now.
Well,
That's
and
true. That's very true.
if you think about it long enough, that was such a radical design, the 57 Chevrolet with
Right.
with the tail fins on it.
Right,
'Cause
exactly.
nobody had ever seen anything like that
Yeah,
before.
exactly.
And I think it took a while for that to catch on,
Right.
or not, because they changed it completely. That's a one-year model only. It's not a 55 or a 56 like behind you.
Right.
The 57 is a one-year only model, and 58 completely changed.
Right.
Went back to the regular
Right.
tail end on it.
Yeah.
Right. Quad
Yeah.
headlights and
Yeah.
things. Yeah.
And 58s didn't sell that well because the economy wasn't doing that well.
Right.
So, and it was a one-year car. you
Yeah.
know. But,
How hard are parts to find for a 57 Ford?
very hard.
Yeah.
There's a couple of reproduction companies. Carpenter's one of them. He has a lot of stuff for the Fords, but they're not.
Well, you don't see that many of them.
No.
And with you telling us that Ford outsold the 57 Chevrolet, you would think that there would be a market, an aftermarket for parts for that car, but apparently not.
Yeah,
Well, I'm assuming the Fords rusted real bad, and Ford just wasn't as popular as Chevrolet.
Well, and I think maybe the engine, because if you think about it, a lot of these, like these 32s and these 27s are sitting over here, a lot of them run Chevrolet power plants.
Right.
So the
Small
small
block
block
Chevrolet.
Chevy was really powerful.
Oh, yeah.
And not too many guys are going to put a small block Chevy in a Ford like
Right.
that.
Exactly.
So
that is a no-go for me.
well, that's what I'm saying.
I am
so,
sorry.
So
if it's a Ford, it better have a Ford engine.
the
as far as I'm
popularity in
concerned.
it
Right,
kind
right.
of loses some because of the power. I think that's the
Right.
reason I think they weren't so popular.
Right. One of
Then
the
buy another car. Don't put another engine
No,
in.
that's what I'm saying. They didn't, and that's the reason it's not popular. I mean, what was it? 312s?
272s and 312s.
Yeah, and it just
Yeah.
the
Look at you,
performance market.
Mars. How did you know about that?
I had one.
Did you?
I had a 312 engine.
In what car?
Ford.
Trying to remember. No, actually, I was trying to put it into a 65 Mustang instead of a 289. I thought bigger cubic inch and more. Anyway, no, that's a different story.
But
Either way,
yeah, speaking of Ford in a Ford, it reminded me. In 2019, I took this car to cruising the coast in Biloxi.
Yes.
You probably
Been
heard
there,
about
yeah.
that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And Street Rodder magazine picked that car best Ford in a Ford, and I got a real nice jacket. And it was going to be in Street Rodder magazine, but the month it was supposed to be in is when Motor Trend bought out all the magazines.
yeah.
And so it didn't make the magazine.
Killed it.
But I got the article anyway.
Well, that's good for you because I was on the end when I was doing some freelance work. I had 3 magazines that Interstellar bought and just shut them down one day. They just said,
Right.
"Oh, no more." And
Right. And Street Rodder was one of the most popular magazines out there.
Oh, yeah?
I just didn't get it at all.
it was bean counters. That's all I'm going to
Well,
say.
the whole TV thing is all jacked up now too,
Yeah.
because there's no more Motor Trend TV. Discovery Plus.
That plus
What?
kills you.
What?
Yeah, you got to stream everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It'll get you.
Yeah. Let's see how we can scam everybody out of every last
all about the
nickel.
dollar.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
all
they
about
can
the dollar.
possibly make. Well, guess what?
Yeah,
I ain't watching anymore.
I ain't either. I'm
And I
with
bet you everybody else the same way.
If it don't come on my dish, I don't get it.
Yeah. Well,
There you go.
You know what a shame. So, do you plan any other changes other than your brake issue? Have any other changes in store?
No, not really. I'm pretty satisfied. I mean,
It seems to be, like you said, real reliable, dependable.
Yeah, one of the main things I get out of a car, if when I get out of that car and I turn around and look at it again, I know that's the car, because I love.
You still have that feel for it.
Yeah, there's nothing I don't like about the car. I mean, I love the color. I love the stance.
I do too, and I'm not a Ford guy.
Right.
But I like it too.
And I had when I was in Autorama a few years ago, the guy that judged my car, which it won't do that well in Autorama because it does have road, a couple.
It's a driver.
It's a driver, so it's not an Autorama car. But the judge came around and he said, I'm not a Ford guy, but I love this car.
I do too. Well, like I said in the parking lot last night, I didn't know you nothing. I didn't know nothing about the car.
Right.
I just thought, wow, what a beautiful car that is.
It really is.
Right.
Yeah.
I'll have to agree.
I want to know how you did you find it on the internet in Miami for sale?
eBay.
No.
eBay.
Shut up.
Yes, eBay back in 2018 on eBay, and I called the guy and made him an offer, and he said okay. So, and it was a one family-owned car. He sold that to build the 40 he had, and I said I would have never sold it if this was my parents' car.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It just didn't make sense.
So that means it's a two-owner. You're the second owner.
Oh, it is, yeah.
Yeah, I was second owner.
Wow. Well, you've been holding back on us. You didn't tell us that. Yeah. And a good custodian, obviously. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm glad you drive it.
Yeah. You know, I've had a show car, and I appreciate show cars. You know, trailered cars. I've been down that road. I do appreciate it because it takes it to another level. But at this point in my life today, I like driving my car.
Right.
Absolutely.
And I think that there's a lot to be said for that. And it looks as though that most of the people here do the same thing and have the same feeling about it.
That's what this organization's about. You know, they say if it's trailered, it's stolen.
That's good. I'm gonna use
Something
that.
to be said for that.
Right.
Well, yeah. I'm looking at what looks like another. Is that a Ford over there? That convertible
Yeah,
that I
it
see
is.
there,
Galaxy.
that blue
63.
63 Galaxy. You know him?
No.
You need to know him. Well, you all obviously have a Ford thing going.
Right. You know, I like all cars. I appreciate them all. I've had over 100 cars in my lifetime, and I grew up Mopar. 68 Roadrunner was my car.
Yeah, everybody kind of goes through the Mopar phase.
Well, my family was Mopar, but I was the Lone Ranger again in high school because I was the only one with a Mopar. I had the 68 Roadrunner. And I was 15 years old, which wasn't a good idea, but
Well, you're still with us.
It's a matter of perspective.
You didn't wrap it around a tree.
Well, I did. My dad had a service station at the time, and he had a 66 Sport Fury with a 440, actually from the factory with a 440. And me and him raced one night coming home from work. And I said, well, at least if I get thrown in jail.
The family goes to jail together, stays together.
I said, I can't get in trouble because Dad's going to jail with me. So
A family plan.
Yeah, but I like them all. I don't care if it's a Rambler or if it's.
So would you say that your dad was the one that kind of got you going into the love of cars?
Oh yeah, definitely. He started taking me to drag races when I was like 5 years old, and there was a drag strip not many people remember in Dallas called the Circle, just a little outlaw track, and if I remember correctly, you had to run across the track to get to the concession stand. So, and at the end of the track, there was a pond down there, and if you wasn't on the brakes hard, you was going in the water.
You were going to stop.
You were going to stop. So.
Wasn't there also, was it Green Valley Raceway?
Green Valley, I was there many times.
Yeah.
I raced there a lot in high school.
Where was that?
Smithfield, Texas. It's over Fort Worth area.
Gotcha.
And it was a great facility.
Yeah.
And they had a road race course also there. It was.
What is it, Holmes now?
I don't. Over there, they've got where Green Valley was. They've got Green Valley Elementary School. You can go in Albertsons, and there's a poster of Green Valley Raceway there. They've really kind of
remember their history, even though it's not there.
Yes.
Well, that's good.
Yes.
Well, it's great to talk to you. And it's a pleasure to meet you, and we love your car.
Okay.
Yes,
And what else do you want? Money now?
Good health is all I want.
Oh, I'm into that. Yeah, we all do. And and good luck on your jaunt over to Temple in the fall.
Thank you. Thank you for having me. It was a pleasure being here.
Well,
you bet.
Yeah, and we hope to see you again.
I hope so.
If we
see
get
you in Temple.
We'll see him at the hotel.
Yeah, at the hotel. I'll be there tonight too.
We're leaving this afternoon.
Yeah.
Okay.
Unfortunately.
We'll say good words to the hotel owner.
Okay, great. Hopefully we'll see you all in Temple.
Okay.
Well, that's a thought. I wrote it down.
And we'll see you next year if we don't.
Okay. Yeah, Ribs and Rods is on Facebook, so you can contact them like that. So
sounds good. Time now for a quick break here on the In Wheel Time Car Talk Show, and I don't guess we're going to because something's happened here and it's all gone away, David. It says owner, sign in, and well, there it is, but it's not. It went to sleep. That's a Mars thing.
No, Mars is up. He's
he
wide awake.
Sleeps a lot.
He's wide awake.
Time now for a quick break here on the In Wheel Time Car Talk Show from the Lone Star Street Rod Association 49th Annual State Run. We're out here at Hewlett Park, and we hope that you'll stay with us. We'll be back after this.
Pro-Am Auto Accessories has been serving Houston's auto enthusiasts since 1984, providing world-class products for sports cars, European sedans, and American muscle. Pro-Am is known as the place to go to find exclusive and hard-to-find parts and accessories. Pro-Am is one of the very first distributors in the USA for brands such as Recaro, Redline, Momo, Corbo, and Simpson. Located in the heart of Houston's premier retail and service corridor, the Galleria area, Pro-Am's walk-in storefront includes an 8,000-square-foot warehouse, showroom, and installation bays. Pro-Am not only sells parts and accessories, but also offers installation and service. Pro-Am is now reaching a worldwide audience through Pro-Am.com, taking its local reputation to the rest of the world. At Pro-Am Auto, you'll be dealing with a small group of professionals who truly want to help you with your automotive needs. If you don't see what you're looking for on the website, call and Pro-Am will lend you a hand. Pro-Am Auto, 6125 Richmond at Green Ridge in Houston's Galleria area. Call them at 713-781-7755. Want to feel good about something special you did for someone special? In Wheel Time and the original Lupe Tortilla group of Tex-Mex restaurants have joined together to help a very worthy cause, God's Garage, a Christian-based 501c3 charity. We know there are lots of places and organizations out there where you can donate a car, truck, or SUV, but we're asking you, our car enthusiast family, to consider donating to God's Garage. Visit godsgarage.org and learn about its mission, the women that have been helped, how each one is screened, and about their Restore You program. A car donation is an easy way to make a difference in the lives of others. God's Garage needs good operating vehicles, but will take all types in working and non-working condition. Make your heart and soul feel good by donating your gently used vehicle and help support single mothers, widows, and wives of deployed military at godsgarage.org.
Welcome back to the In Wheel Time Car Talk Show. This has been a mess this morning. My computer blew up.
The camera blew over.
I'm on the wrong format. Everything is not what it's supposed to be, but apparently it is as supposed to be.
It's going to be a good day.
Huh?
It's going to be a good day.
Yeah, well, I like it.
As soon as we figure this out.
What are you doing over there? Oh, you trying to get some video up?
Yeah, I'm trying to get this all went away for
I
a minute.
I think that besides the mosquitoes that are here in the park
They're
that were earlier,
gotten bit. No.
David's got that odor about him.
Well, you know, it's only the female mosquito that bites.
Really?
Yeah.
I did not know that.
Yeah, only the female mosquito.
Well,
bites.
that's what's wrong with me.
Yeah. Getting all chewed up, are you?
Time now for Jeff's Motor Minute.
Oh, yeah, the Motor Minute. We got a picture. So the Andretti saga continues in the Formula One controversy. And the controversy, this is Mafia. How do you pronounce that? Maffei versus Andretti.
I've never heard of Maffei.
Maffei. The controversy stems from a decision made by the Colorado businessman Greg Maffei, who is the CEO of Liberty Media, which owns Formula One. Check that out. They wanted to shut down the efforts of General Motors and the Andretti family to become the next F1 dynasty. As a result, lawmakers in our government, they're filing an anti-competitive conduct, against that gentleman. He's facing serious backlash, among other details surfaced recently. They warned him that the legend Mario Andretti, that he told him he would, in his own power, in his best power, to stop whatever efforts he had to get into Formula One. So that blew everything up. Now, Formula One has experienced other things with Red Bull. They've got things with female employees, inappropriate messages and things. It's very, very nasty for them. I am, again, on the Andretti side. We're going to support Michael and his team and Andretti Global. I'm on their team. So we'll see what happens in the next go-round. So that's it. Yeah.
All right. Okay.
There you go.
Thank you.
Are we back on?
I don't know. Are we?
Didn't know we were off.
All right.
I didn't either. U.S. Senator Joe Manchin said on Tuesday he was urging U.S. companies to sue the Treasury Department
There we go.
Over the local content rules it set for companies to receive clean energy tax credits under the Inflation Reduction Act. Longtime West Virginia lawmaker told U.S. Treasury Secretary Janet Yellen to go yell somewhere else during a hearing of the Senate Appropriations Committee that U.S. manufacturers are being damaged by the content rules, which he said Treasury had halved from the original language in the law. Go, Joe.
Go, Joe.
I think that's a hand cleaner, isn't it?
It is. It's kind of an orangey, very aromatic.
Orange
That's
container.
orange. That's another brand.
Oh.
But does the same thing.
Very,
Very pumacey.
Pumacey, yeah.
Somebody's got an air wrench going on there behind us. Apparently,
They're air wrenching.
they're air wrenching over there. Okay, well, there's one.
Is that
new
like
story.
air drumming?
It is kind of like that.
Just making sure.
Toyota Motor Company, still reeling from a rash of misconduct at group companies, is embroiled in a new scandal and will halt sales of 3 models in the home market, Japan, after the automaker found that it had conducted inadequate vehicle verification, including for safety tests. Mazda, Honda, Suzuki, Yamaha were also caught in similar certification testing missteps under a review prompted by Japan's Ministry of Transportation. So the homeboys are over there slapping wrists, apparently,
Yep,
going,
they are. They're trying.
you can't be doing none of that. Okay, well, that's just fine.
Things are coming to light. A lot of stuff's been behind the scenes in secret. No more.
Apparently so, but who was to know?
Yeah.
Transparency.
We didn't.
Pardon me?
We didn't know.
Transparency.
Transparency. Well, according to the story, I've got a feeling that they didn't mean to do it. They just didn't know they were doing it. But how do you have a bajillion-dollar company and go, oh, I didn't know we weren't supposed to do that? Or I didn't know that we were supposed to do that?
Well,
Don't you pay people a lot of money to know that information?
Well, that's what I was going to say. You know, at the CEO level, you know, you got 100,000 employees under you. Somebody gets paid to do that. You don't necessarily have.
I bet
to
you
know
they
all
ain't
that.
getting paid no mo.
No mo.
Because,
No mo.
because
No mo,
they
no
are in
mo.
trouble and they're going away. You're fired, sir.
Okay.
I think Donald Trump had a show about that.
I think he did.
Yep.
Well, we're here at the Hewlett Park in the 49th Annual State Run of Lone Star Street Rod Association. We're going to take a quick break, and we'll be back right here on the In Wheel Time Car Talk Show.
Everyone at the Tailpipes and Tacos Cruise In at the Lupe Tortilla Tex-Mex in Katy, thank you for participating in the best cruise in around and look forward to seeing you again. You'll hear about the next cruise in date right here on In Wheel Time. Next time you're in the West Houston Energy Corridor area, be sure and stop in at the original Lupe Tortilla Tex-Mex at I-10 and Highway 6 or the Katy location on the Grand Parkway at Kingsland Boulevard. When passing through Beaumont or College Station, stop in and have Lupe's award-winning beef fajitas and frozen margaritas. There's always a celebration at Lupe Tortilla. Lupe Tortilla founder Stan Holt and his wife Sheila are winning racers on the NHRA drag racing circuit and have a collection of hot rods and classics that everyone appreciates. Look for them at the next Tailpipes and Tacos Cruise-In. The date will be announced soon and will once again be held at the Lupe Tortilla Tex-Mex on 99 and Kingsland Boulevard, just south of I-10 and Katy. We'll give you all the details right here on the In Wheel Time Car Talk Show and online. Donations benefit God's Garage. We'll see you then. You own a car you love. Well, why not let Gulf Coast Auto Shield protect it? Houstonian John Gray invites you to his state-of-the-art facility to introduce you to his specialist team of auto enthusiasts. We promise you'll be impressed. Whether you're looking to massage your original paint to a like-new appearance, apply a ceramic coating, install a paint protection film, nano-ceramic window tint, or new windshield protection called ExoShield, Gulf Coast Auto Shield is where Houston's car people go. Curbed your wheels? Instead of buying new, why not have them repaired? How about a professionally installed radar detector? Gulf Coast Auto Shield does that too. Get a peek inside the shop and look at the services offered by getting online and heading to gcautoshield.com. Better yet, stop by their facility at 11275 South Sam Houston Tollway, just south of the Southwest Freeway, and get a personal tour. Gulf Coast Auto Shield is your place to go for all things exterior. Call them today, 832-930-5655 or gcautoshield.com. That's it for this podcast episode of the In Wheel Time Car Show. I'm Don Armstrong, inviting you to join us for our live show every Saturday morning, 8 to 11 a.m. Central on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and our InWheelTime.com website. Podcasts are available on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Stitcher, iHeart Podcast, Podcast Addict, TuneIn, Pandora, and Amazon Music. Keep listening, and we'll see you soon.